Welcome back to Backyard Jam. We're back here at the Drum on Stadium Series Yellow here for the spring season of Backyard Jam. A reminder of the trucks competing in this tour. Blue Thunder, who won the last event, Gravedigger, Chrome, Megalodon, Earthshaker, Kraken, Big Kahuna, Excalibur, Jurassic Attack, Lumberjack, Monster Mutt Husky, Wolf's Head, and Brocamino. As I said a moment ago, the winner of the last event, Blue Thunder, drove the socks off of his truck, if indeed trucks wear socks. Excalibur came down pretty fast as well. All Night will either hold up to the test of the drum. There's a couple of changes on the track. The crush cars have been spaced out a little bit more just to make it a little bit less risky, although maybe it makes it more. We will have to wait and see. But the big change is there is now a barrier at the back so that trucks shouldn't be able to roll off. Here are the point standings going into this event. As I said, Blue Thunder won the last event, 12 points to them. Excalibur came in second with 11. Then it's Wolf's Head and Gravedigger rounding out the pack with 10 apiece. Which trucks will make it up to the top today? We shall have to wait and see. You won't have to wait long because it's time to unveil tonight's bracket. Kraken will face off against Megalodon in the first race tonight, followed by Monster Mutt Husky and Big Kahuna. Earthshaker takes on Brocamino, and then Lumberjack will take on Jurassic Attack. Up first, however, as I said, is a match between Kraken and Megalodon. We go deep below the ocean this time for a race. The loser goes down to Davy Jones' locker. That's the only time I will ever do a pirate accent for you. Megalodon in the far lane, Kraken in the near. It's time to go racing. Both off to a good start and reasonably level down the track. Here they come now through the line, rolling over both of them. It was Megalodon to roll over first. Bad bounce off of the crush cars, followed by that little kicker. Kraken finds its way through to the end zone, at which point it decides it's time to roll as well. Well, that is unfortunate for Kraken anyway, because they have to get ready for the next race. Potentially some damage to their truck, so they're going to have to race a little bit more cautiously if they have any hope of surviving. Visual confirmation, Kraken will move through to face Excalibur. Again, they came second in the last event, so that could be a tough match for them. Looking forward to seeing that later on in our round 2 of racing. But up first, we have round 1 to continue with, and it is going to be Chris Kohler in Monster Mutt Husky taking on Shane England and Big Kahuna. Monster Mutt Husky has escaped round 1 before. Big Kahuna qualified for a first round bye, last round out. No such joy this time. We shall see how well it goes. One of these two is going through to round 2. Even Stevens out of the gate, though. Big Kahuna pulls just ahead, rolls over at the line. In fact, both trucks have once again, but that was a full forward roll from Shane England. Another bad bounce, managing to clip just about everything on his way, including Monster Mutt Husky, causing Chris Kohler to turn the truck over as well. Well. What a lot of damage already on the track tonight. 2 races down. All have rolled. It does mean, however, Monster Mutt Husky out of the competition. Big Kahuna goes through to round 2, where they face off against Gravedigger, Chrome and Tyler Menninger. That's going to be a cool matchup. Up next, however, we have a match between Tristan England in Earthshaker. He is going up against Brocamino. Neither of these trucks escaped round 1 last time out. One of them is about to break that trend. Earthshaker is in the near lane, Brocamino in the far lane, and it's time to send these two down the track. Both trucks level out of the gates. Now it's Earthshaker pulling just ahead, rolling over. Once again is Brocamino. Earthshaker managed to make it down the track without incident. Only just, though, they very nearly caught an edge as well. Brocamino, meanwhile, caught the back tyres on that kicker and rolled the truck fully over. That is them done for the night, and I think for Series Yellow, Earthshaker will progress through. Round 2 awaits Tristan England, and waiting for him is Wolf's Head. That's going to be an interesting matchup. We will see that in just a little bit, but up first, our final round 1 matchup between Lumberjack and Jurassic Attack. Once again, neither of these trucks escaped round 1 last time. One of them shall break the trend as well. Let's join these two over on the track, ready to go racing. Jurassic Attack is in the near lane. Lumberjack is in the cursed far lane. So far, everything in that lane has rolled over, though mostly everything has so far. The gates are open and it's reasonably level. Down the track they come and both trucks roll over. What was I just saying? But it is Lumberjack who takes the win. Managed to go sideways over the finish line, rolling it completely sideways. Do a barrel roll, Lumberjack, do a barrel roll. That they did. Jurassic Attack, meanwhile, didn't quite make it to the finish line. No idea what happened to them, but they are out of the competition. Lumberjack, on their side, will progress through to the next round. Well, it has been an absolute wreckfest tonight. So far, only one of the trucks has not rolled over. Let's see if we can make that list any longer, as we now have our quarterfinalists for tonight. And up first, we have our matchup between Kraken and Excalibur. Kraken looking to redeem themselves after last week's early exit. Excalibur has something to prove, I think. They get the first round bye tonight for coming second in the competition last week. Kraken is in the near lane, Excalibur in the far lane. It's time to go racing, wrecking, what do you call it now? Excalibur caught napping at the line. Kraken takes the early lead and both trucks roll over once again. Dearie me, this course is absolutely devastating to these trucks tonight. Nobody seems to have found the right line except for maybe Tristan England, but both of these trucks go rolling over, having caught an edge. Kraken seemed to jump over the crush cars, really overexerting itself, but does indeed win the race. Kraken will progress. Excalibur, they go out. And that will be an upset, ladies and gentlemen. We were not expecting that. Kraken moved through to the semi-finals. Who will their opponent be? We are about to find out. Will their opponent come down on all four wheels? We will also find that out too. Big Kahuna is up first. Shane England here, ready to go racing. Having repaired a little bit of damage, he's up against Tyler Menninger, who's looking fresh-faced, ready for this. Having had that first round bye, was in the top 4 last week. Kraken awaits one of these two trucks. Which will it be? Let's find out. Down the track they come. It's a lead early on to Shane England, but that was a close finish. Gravedigger manages to get down without a scratch. Meanwhile, Big Kahuna goes flying up into the air, saying he came down without a scratch, but I think Big Kahuna just landed on top of Gravedigger. I am none the wiser as to who won that race. That is too close to call. We're going to slow the footage down even more, go frame by frame. Let's see if that helps things. Big Kahuna comes flying in, but Gravedigger's tyre very close to the line as well. I think we're going to have to freeze frame this one. Let's take a look. That is a tyre of Gravedigger across the line first, and it's going to be Gravedigger who moves through. Shane England put everything on the line, but it did not pay off tonight. Gravedigger comes down on all 4 BKTs and goes through to face Kraken in the semi-finals. That's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. Now, so far, only 2 trucks have made it down the track without incident, or maybe only 1 because Gravedigger's just been landed on by another truck. Will Earthshaker make it 2 races in a row staying on all 4 wheels? Or will Wolf's Head upset things and make it 3, or maybe they'll just win on their back? We are about to find out. Earthshaker is in the near lane, Wolf's Head is in the far, and, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for another drum roll? If I were a betting man, I'd put money on somebody rolling in this race. This is really close. Down the ramp they come, but over goes Wolf's Head, and I would be a winning man as well if I was that way inclined. Earthshaker, look at the pace of it. Came down, found the right line once again, stayed on all 4 BKTs, flying through the finish. Wolf's Head don't know what hit them. I'll tell you, Wolf's Head, it was a ramp followed by the floor. Earthshaker find the car cushion. They move through. A spot in the semi-finals secured there for Earthshaker. Their opponent will be the winner of our next matchup. It's our final round 2 matchup tonight between Lumberjack and last week's winner, Blue Thunder. Lumberjack coming in off of a win, rolling over, doing a barrel roll in the first round. Blue Thunder, meanwhile, looked strong last week, did very, very well to win it all. They are a one-time event champion now. Lumberjack has its work cut out for them. Blue Thunder is in the far lane here, Lumberjack in the near. It's time to go green. Down the ramp they come, Blue Thunder pulling ahead, but reasonably even going across the line. They roll over, but who won it? Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay. A bicycle there from Blue Thunder is going to be the decider. Lumberjack up on its front 2 tyres means that Blue Thunder is able just to roll across the line by a tyre tread and win the race. Over they both went again. That's just part of the course at this point. So our fourth and final semi-finalist for tonight is Blue Thunder going up against Earthshaker in the next round. Kraken and Gravedigger being the other two. After the break, we will see that round of racing and the final. Who will take home the trophy? Can Blue Thunder defend it? Find out when Backyard Jam returns. We'll be back in a moment. Crush cars, ramps and ruts have caused carnage on the course tonight. The drum offers no prisoners. 4 trucks, however, have made it through the chaos. Earthshaker, Blue Thunder, Gravedigger and Kraken are all through to tonight's semi-final. Only 2 of them can go through to the final. We're about to whittle that down to just those 2. Starting out with our first semi-final race between Kraken, Nick Pagliarulo about to go up against Tyler Menninger in Gravedigger Chrome. Gravedigger, only one of 2 trucks who have stayed on all 4 tyres throughout the night. Can they keep that pattern going in this race, or are they going to roll over? Kraken, meanwhile, has been on its back more often than not tonight. Let's send them down the track. Kraken gets the whole shot and has the fast pedal down. There he goes down the track, rolls it over, lands on all 4s. Gravedigger managed to get down on all 4s, but just too slow. Here comes Kraken across the line, rolling it all the way over and managing to get the win. Kraken continues its run of upsets, taking out Gravedigger. Matt Pagliarulo really putting down the fast pedal there. Tyler Menninger didn't know what hit him. He is out of the competition and Kraken goes through to the final. There you can see it on paper. Gravedigger gone, Kraken in that final. Who will they face? We are about to find out as Earthshaker takes on last week's champion in Blue Thunder. This is going to be a great matchup. So far, Earthshaker has been consistent. All 4 wheels managing to find its way down the track nice and consistently. Blue Thunder only just scraped through against Lumberjack earlier on. Will they manage to keep their level head and manage to get the win here? Earthshaker is in the near lane. Blue Thunder in the far. It's time to go racing again. Earthshaker caught the start line advantage Blue Thunder, but the fast pedal goes down. Tristan England on a tear. And that was another close race. Let's take a look at the slow-mo replay. It's going to be all day long Earthshaker getting the win. Blue Thunder smacking into the finish line, but only just crossing it when it rolls over. Earthshaker goes over as well. Put everything on the line there, did Tristan England, and it paid off. Last week's champ out of the competition. Blue Thunder has gone. Earthshaker will move through to the final. Wow, would you look at that? 2 first-round dropouts from last week, making it all the way through to the finals. Only one of them can win, however, so it is that final we are going into next. Kraken, Matt Pagliarulo has done incredibly well, but rolled this truck over more times than I'd care to say today. Meanwhile, Earthshaker has been consistently quick down the track. Tristan England, with those racing wins behind him, he's got to feel a little bit confident, but he's up against stiff competition here in Kraken. Earthshaker is in that near lane, the favoured lane for him. Kraken in the far. Let's see who's going to win the competition. Kraken the quicker out of the gates once again and keeping consistently ahead all the way down, and I think it was a Kraken win. We're going to check the slow-mo replay. No! There goes Tristan England across the line. And that was an upset, I think. Kraken had that race all locked up, but then Tristan England put the pedal down and got the win. Impressive stuff there from Tristan England. Earthshaker is your event champion. A hard-fought battle all night, but the king of consistency is Tristan England and Team Earthshaker. They're going to be thrilled with that win, I am sure, and they are down on the track to celebrate their win. There they are. Earthshaker is your one-time event champion. And with that in mind, I imagine it's all change in the overall leaderboard. Let's take a look at Series Yellow. Well, there we can see Blue Thunder actually still remaining at the top of the leaderboard with 22. Gravedigger up to second place on 20. Then Excalibur down and Wolf's Head also down, 3rd and 4th there. Earthshaker up to 5th, joint with Big Kahuna. Kraken up to 7th with 2nd place today. Then joint 8th for Monster MUTT, Husky, Jurassic Attack, Lumberjack and Megalodon. And then 12th position for Bro Camino. It has been an awesome ride here on Series Yellow. The trucks They may not have survived it, but we have more racing ahead in the future for Backyard Jam. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and we shall see you again for more Backyard Jam racing. Until then, I've been your host, Jevon Woodrow. Bye-bye.